From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
I will acknowledge it's not 65 degrees any longer in the Rochester area. It is absolutely a cooler Friday afternoon into our evening, but cooler is okay when the sky still looks like this. Partial sunshine, and it's not technically cool everywhere. Farther off to the southwest, it's still 71 degrees right now, closer toward the Pennsylvania state line. Meanwhile, it's 50 in Rochester, upper 40s in Sodus. I feel like this is about the ballpark we are going to spend most of our Saturday. And tomorrow's going to be one of those days where I don't know that it's really relevant what the temperature is as long as it's not snowing. I can't imagine a lot of folks are going to be doing much outdoors tomorrow. Sunday will be the day for that. This evening, good to go. Smooth sailing, 50s and 40s. We'll have a gradual increase in cloud cover as the night wears on. Rain is set to arrive somewhere between the wee hours of the morning just before the sun comes up and right around sunrise. It's more of a west to east push, so really just depends on where you are, your proximity to that. Radar right now, we had one arcing band of downpours, mainly on the west and south side. That has completely faded away. We've lost any and all raindrops out of this as some temporary drier air has now pushed its way on in. I think you're going to have a halfway decent sunset tonight before we run into that big wall of water. That is going to be your Saturday front that will also have a developing wave of low pressure alongside it, which is kind of like some higher octane that's getting injected into that front. That's why it's going to be raining for so long and why the rain totals are so high across the area Saturday. By midnight, doubt anything is happening. By daybreak tomorrow into early morning, that's your story. That is steady, relentless rainfall pretty much area-wide across western New York. I do think, if you were to say head back west toward Buffalo, maybe by late afternoon that rain is backing off. But closer to home in Rochester and into the Finger Lakes, I'm not convinced that's how this is going to go until maybe even after dark on Saturday. That'll be the time that wet weather will finally have an opportunity to break apart. The remainder of Sunday looks fantastic. Any clouds in the morning giving way to sunshine for the rest of the day. That will allow our temperatures to spike up, maybe close to 60 into the afternoon. So here's your big question. How much water are we dealing with out of this? There's going to be a gradient from east to west, north to south. I think the corridor of highest rain is probably just south of the thruway. There will be spots with over an inch of rain out of that. In Rochester, though, we could be very close to around 1 inch, which if we pull that off, that'd be a new daily record for April 25th. Get it on out of here. We showed you Sunday looks good. I think Monday looks even better. Monday, more sunshine. We should be into the 60s, but I can't keep that graphic going into Thursday. That's your next day with more wet weather coming in Tuesday into Wednesday, and that too could be another slow-moving series of rounds of wet weather, which, depending on how much rain we get out of this tomorrow, if there's more than we think, then the flooding risk might be even higher than we think into the middle part of next week too. So day at a time.